In this video, I'm going to walk you through the free agency snapshot you can get if you sign up for GoHighLevel or upgrade your current GoHighLevel subscription via my affiliate link. There are tons of more bonuses included in my affiliate package, and this agency snapshot is only one of these bonuses. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. Okie dokes, I will try to keep this very short, but I want to show you all the goodies that are included in this agency snapshot. So first, you would get access to a membership area. And to tell the truth, actually, so if you go into my website here, you will see it is the GoHighLevel SAAS agency snapshot. However, as a bonus, I will give you a marketing agency snapshot on top of it as well. So actually, you would get two snapshots in one. Okay, so now you would get access to a membership area, which includes a section for the marketing agency snapshot. That is, if you're selling services, if you're selling marketing services, SEO services, paid ads services, blogging, social media management, whatever it is that you're selling as a service, you may want to build a website that displays the service. The focus is on the actual service that you're providing rather than the features of the SaaS. However, maybe you're looking to focus on the SaaS and you want to build a website around SaaS. Then you have the SaaS agency snapshot. Okay, I hope that is clear, the difference. Number one, SaaS agency snapshot website, including all automations, which will help you to book demos. So it will help you to display the features and explain what the software is all about. And number two, marketing agency snapshot if you're focusing on selling services, marketing services online. All right. So you will get access to this membership area with all the videos that explain step by step how you need to install it. You'd basically get a link. You just click on that link and then you pull the entire website, the entire automation, the entire calendars, all the emails, all the SMS, the nurturing sequences, the follow-ups into your sub account. Let me show you how that looks like from the back end. So you would see under sites, websites, you would see either the marketing agency website or the SaaS agency website, or maybe both. If you decide to import both, you can do that, of course. Let me show you how that website would look like. So here is 4, 8, 9 pages. Okay, I've created 9 pages for you. Maybe you don't want to use all at once. Maybe you do. However, it's totally up to you and your offer. It depends on your offer, right? So that's the website. On the top left, you see a logo. And the great thing about all of this, what you're seeing right here, we've implemented custom values. That means if you go into settings and then custom values, we've implemented all these amazing custom values where you just need to place the link of your logo here and it pulls it across all the pages inside the website. So you only have to place it right here. You go ahead and you fill out all of these different things like, hey, the link to your Facebook profile, terms and condition page link, which I also, by the way, gave you the terms and condition page, and so on and so forth. So your business name, even the brand color hex code. So if you put your hex code here in this mini course that explains how you can get the hex code and where to grab it and how to implement it and all that, then all at once, your entire website, everything that you see here in purple, for example, the buttons, the headlines, this text over here, these buttons, all of that will change automatically to your brand colors. So literally you can get your agency website up and running in 5 minutes, really, in 10 minutes, honestly. So yeah, you'll see the copy here. You can keep the copy, you can change it. So not everyone has the same copy. Just go ahead and change it a little bit. It takes also like 5 minutes to use AI to do that. You'll also get access to all of these graphics here. So you see, you will get access to this pricing chart, okay? So I've created that. It would take you ages to recreate that. And then you could just, again, click here and then change the colors. Okay, here you would change the colors in Canva. You'd get the access to the editable file. You can add that to your website here. People love this chart. You get access to these graphics here where you also can just change the colors. So let's say green is not your color, but maybe pink is. Then you just add your color and you see the color change here. Change it back to purple, to blue, to yellow, whatever your color is, you can change it. Download it, re-upload it into media storage here on the left, and then you can pull those images to the website here with your brand colors. Amazing, very nice design, very quick and easy to set up. If they click the button here, they will see the 2-step order form where they can sign up for $1 trial or 14-day free trial or however you want to sell it. It's totally up to you. You decide that in the back end on the SaaS configurator if you're on the $497 plan, which I would highly recommend you to do that, by the way, the $497 plan, because let me just show you that real quick. If you are thinking about joining HighLevel or you're on the $97 plan or $297, just move over to the $497 already, because then you will see on the left here, you have this option. It shows you SaaS configurator, and that SaaS configurator basically means you can you create different plans, and the sub-accounts that you're selling, the creation in the backend happens automatically. So you don't need to create any of that manually. You don't need to go and create any sub-accounts manually, enter their details manually, have some typos in there and recreate it again. The system will just create the sub-account once they've clicked the button and entered their information, paid or left their credit card details basically for the 14-day trial or $1 trial or whatever you want to do, and then it creates the account on the backend. Then from here, you can go in and you can decide what's my pricing, how many features do I want to include or exclude. You would just select them here or deselect what is included and excluded. How many add-ons do I want to include? Do I want to include WhatsApp AI employee, or do I want to charge extra for it? Trial and credits. Do you want to decide, hey, I give a 3-day trial, a 10-day trial, whatever. Or maybe you give credits up on sign up. Hey, you have one plan that includes 1,000 emails per month. Then you could do that. And however much you would add here for rebilling, however you would pay for that, you would add $10 credit, for example, or $20 or $30. The rebilling for you guys out there who want a 97 plan, this is amazing because rebilling means you can charge per email, per SMS, per WhatsApp sent from your customers. You can add up the margin. You can charge as much as you want or as little as you want. You can also turn this off if you don't want it, but it's another extra income source for you to be able to turn on that rebilling feature. And this is not what you have on a 97 or 297 plan. So if you're not on the 497 plan just yet, click the link in the description below, sign up via my affiliate link, and you get access to this entire snapshot, including the SaaS configurator, where you can dictate your own pricing for your emails and SMS that your clients will be sending. Now, let's go back to the website. So yeah, even you get access to these little testimonial graphics here, which I've created. Where is it? In Canva. So you just go in and you change it to your clients. If you don't have any clients, you can offer some free services and get a testimonial return for that. You can use those here. Let me just close that. So that was the first page, right? So let's go back to the website. Agency snapshot, under sites, websites, SaaS agency. Okay, so that was the front page, okay? Here's all the things, yada, yada, yada. And then the one-time offer. Can't stress this enough. None of the other YouTubers offer this or talk about it. I don't know why. Every time somebody signs up for my SaaS, I offer my course, some of my courses, and people buy it. Like 80%, even more, 85%. I looked it up the other day. Bought the one-time offer. If you're not offering this, why? You're leaving money on the table, okay? So that is already built into this website. You don't have to build it from scratch. It will be already there in your account once you have access to the snapshot, okay? So once they sign up here, on the second step, they will see this upsell page. 100% of your traffic will go onto this page. So you should really offer something. And the great thing is they can just click the button and it gets added to their cart, so they don't have to fill out their details again anymore. It's just a one-click upsell, right? You can just use my template here and add your details here. And then let's go. The third page should then be the thank you page, okay, which is immediately ask them to book an onboarding call with you. This is very, very, very important for your new clients to onboard them properly over Zoom. Okay, don't go ahead and miss this step. I did a mistake. Unfortunately, I signed 60 clients in 1 month, 2-3 years ago, and I didn't onboard them, and I lost all of them, of course. This is even longer ago. It's like 5 years ago, I think. Anyway, big mistake. Learn from it. Talk to your people, onboard them, get them on the Zoom, show them, make them share their screen, make them click a few buttons, and onboard them properly. And here, that's the next thing they see. If they buy it or if they also don't buy it, okay, if they click no thank you, I don't want to increase sales or whatever, then they will be anyway ending up in the hey, book a call section. And most people will, because they just basically committed to you and they want to speak to you, right? And yeah, down here you will also see your logo showing up because you put it previously into custom values and all of that. The calendar, we also created a calendar for you. Let me just bring that up. So the calendar, we have actually created several calendars. One is obviously for the onboarding and the other one is for just demo calls. 2 separate calendars because 2 separate automation will go out from there. Let me open the automations as well. So here's the calendars, okay? One is the onboarding for new SaaS clients and one is for the agency demo calls. If they're not sure if they want to jump on a trial or if they have questions or they just want to see the thing from the back end, they can just book that, okay? So book demo at the top right here. Obviously the links don't work because there's no domain connected to an empty snapshot. So once you have your domain connected, they click on book demo and then the calendar will show up basically. Then let's see the automation on the left. My automation, let's go to SaaS agency automation. You will see all of these automations triggering, right? So onboarding new SaaS client, 7-day nurture sequence, for example. Once somebody signs up with you, you want to start nurturing them. You want to start not only onboard them on the Zoom call, but also on the back end via emails. Introduce the features, right? And I've already created the copy for you here. Hey, welcome aboard. All your One Business Hub is ready. And then here, the entire copy is already ready, including custom values, your name and the business name and all of that. You just have to go in here and insert your login URL, all of that once you've connected to the domain. Again, there's just a few things that you have to copy and paste, which we can't do with Snapshot because we don't have access to your domain, basically, okay? So then it waits 1 day and then, just sends another epic email. Generate your first lead in 24 hours. It's focused on the outcome. It's not focused on, hey, here's our email marketing software. They don't care about an email marketing software. They care about generating first leads in 24 hours, and here's how to do it, okay? So then there's that. You don't have to create any of that from scratch because it's already done. If you want to keep going and you think, 7 days is not enough, you can just keep adding emails right here. That is the onboarding for your clients. And then we have opt-in, basically abandon checkout. This is basically an automation if they've filled out the first step of the order form, but not the second one. So if they left their details, their name and their email or phone number, right? But they didn't add their credit card details. The doorbell rang, the dog barked, the baby cried, whatever, right? An earthquake happened, God knows what. And they forget to type the credit card details. The system will detect this after 15 minutes, like give the people 15 minutes time to find the credit card. And then we add a contact here, interested, a label basically, and then it nurtures them to come back. Hey, here's the link again if you wanted to sign up for the free trial and all of that. Here you can also see internal notifications. You'll be notified, hey, Tina just tried to sign up but didn't pull the trigger. Then you can pick up the phone and call the lead immediately or next day when you wake up. Send an SMS and also add the people to the pipelines. So pipelines is also very important and also already set up for you once you've signed up via our affiliate link just down below. So people will automatically be added to a pipeline. You don't want to have them just messy sitting in the contacts tab. You want to have pipelines, okay? So here's a new lead. This person came in, then you contacted them, they are qualified, proposal sent, negotiation. This is for the marketing, right? New leads agency pipeline, attempt to contact. This is me testing, of course, right? Booked appointment, nurture, hot prospects, warm, close, one, unresponsive, unsubscribed, abandoned checkout. This is the one I was just talking about. Then your name will basically show up here, the name of the person who just tried to buy but didn't pull the trigger. So you always know all these people in your pipeline here, the names. You will never lose track of your leads, which is so important. Like many people just don't have these basics set up, and that's why they don't make any money. Most people don't have a lead problem. Most people have a follow-up and a nurture and a close problem. It's mostly not about the leads, okay? So follow up properly by just simply having these systems here in place. Let the system do the job, okay? And don't worry about it then in the back end, because it's already everything automated. What else do we have here? So abandoned checkout, new SaaS client, then onboarding booked. Of course, people will get different sequences, reminder sequences for onboarding booked. And then also we have two options here, contacted via web chat and contacted via website. So if they contact you via this top right contact us page, which is basically that one here, then, they go into a specific workflow and a tag. The same for the little chat bubble here. If they contact you through that, they get labeled with a specific tag. So you know where these people come from. Oh, this person contacted me via chat. This person contacted me via the contact us page and so on. So you know exactly what is happening at all times in your workflows. Okay. What else do we have? So, and then let me finish actually talking about the website, sub-account transfers. That one. Sometimes people want to transfer sub-accounts from one agency to another for whatever reason. And here is just simply terms and conditions that you don't do that. And you can send this to them whenever they require you to do so, probably further back in your journey. Terms and conditions page, privacy policy page goes on every website, needs to be in the bottom of the page to be compliant and all of that. And down here, you don't see it right now because it's custom values, but it will show up. Here you can't click on it, right? Once it's connected, you just put it into the custom values and this whole terms and conditions page will show up as well as the privacy. You just have to go in, insert your date, the name. Here, this actually, you don't need to fill out any of this because again, this is all custom values throughout the entire pages here or everywhere custom values. Once you filled out the custom values down here under settings again, just as a reminder real quick. Custom values, business name, for example, here number 4, right? If you fill that out, that shows up in the terms and everywhere in the terms and conditions and privacy policy, website URL, phone number, email, all of that. So you don't need to do any of that manually. Just fill out the custom values and just follow my videos and your website is up and running in like 10 minutes. The webinar, let's talk about the webinar real quick. So you should have a webinar on your website. So here's the funnel for that, okay? So if they click on webinar at the top, which is in your menu bar here, so this is my webinar funnel I've created over multiple 6-figure organically every single year since 2019, which was my first year being in this online business, via webinars organically, generating leads on Facebook organically, honestly. And then just run them to a webinar or challenge and then close from there. And here's just your funnel for that, okay? The funnel, the opt-in, the thank you on the back end, webinar in progress. So basically, I give you access to 2 things. One is the webinar in progress, which is this one. Once they basically opt in here on the front end, on the thank you page, they will immediately see this webinar happening. And then here that you can click a book a demo, calendar, or whatever it is that you want to sell, right? So in this case, we focus on SaaS, and obviously book a demo would be great. So yeah, and then they watch the webinar and get in touch with you. And for this, there's also extra workflows. And hold on, guys, like you want to see this? Let's go back here, Webinar Master. This will blow your mind. It is a lot of automations, but they are amazing, okay? I would recommend you copy all of these and keep the Webinar Master so you always have the master ready to go, and just copy these ones and then rename them to your current product, yeah? So first here, registration live event, confirmation that for the people who registered, if you're running a live event, or if you're running an evergreen event, confirmation sequence for, hey, they just registered for my replay of the webinar, okay? Then number 2, if you have an existing list, you promote the webinar to an existing list. There are tons and tons of emails and SMS to get people to sign up for that webinar. Then we have the get freebie workbook replied. That means basically I always promise, hey, if you come to my webinar, you get a freebie, okay? And then they sign up. And then you don't just send them that freebie, but you implement basically a workflow. Where was it? Here. You implement the workflow so that they have to reply to your workflow to get the freebie. This means, especially in a live launch, that you basically increase your deliverability for emails. The more people reply to your email, the more people open your email, the more people click your links, the higher your deliverability rate. And because if you're within a launch, within a webinar or a challenge or whatever, then you're sending a lot of emails in a short amount of period, right? So the chances are the open rate lowers, but this is one trick amongst many different tricks which you will see inside the workflows to get people to reply, and that helps you with the deliverability rate, okay? Then once the webinar is done, here's the replay promo. You promote basically the replay, and then here's a workflow for, hey, this person looked at my checkout page. If you're selling, let's say, an online course or a service, and you say, click down below to buy the thing, and they click and they view the page, but they don't buy, this workflow will be triggered because the system will basically detect it. Hey, Tina looked at my offer, but she didn't buy. So you know this lead is hot, but there's some sort of obstacle, some sort of objection in their mind that you don't know yet, so you can follow up, you can call them, you know exactly, because the system will tag them as well. Then another trick here would be to get people on a payment plan. You will see when you click inside the workflow how that looks like, and then an abandoned checkout as well. Again, if people abandon checkout for a webinar that you pay, but they pay for, or a product, then the system obviously needs to follow up. It blows my mind how many businesses specifically on GoHighLevel don't have that set up. So that's like the basics plus more, right? And then, of course, bought the product, a workflow for, hey, here's the product if they bought it, okay? This is not SaaS, but if you sell something else, courses, PDFs, anything like that. That is the entire Webinar Master thing that makes me still multiple 6 figures per year without spending money on ads, aside from my SaaS business. So I also run, obviously, a GoHighLevel white label too, actually. And this is, inevitable, like webinars, since the dawn of time, high converting, conversion events, which you should be running. Okay, what else? Let me go back to the landing page. Let me walk you through. Let's wrap this up here. So you will get done for your agency website, SaaS agency and marketing website. We talked about that. Let me see, did I show you all the pages? contact webinar. Yes, all the pages. And then agency snapshots. Oh yeah, so PDF guides in Canva. So one way to generate leads off YouTube or Facebook or wherever is to just create a free resource, a free PDF or a free guide or a checklist for people to download in return for the email address. That's the easiest thing on the planet to do that. And if you don't want to create that from scratch, I'll give you my templates here. You just have to fill out the boxes, change those texts here, and that's it. Remove the images and put your image in. This is a checklist, for example. Then here we have a PDF guide with a bit more of content. It's pretty epic, nicely designed. All you got to do is just delete my image and upload yours. That's really it, okay? And then obviously put your content here. And you have a really nicely designed lead magnet that you can upload into your GoHighLevel membership area, actually media storage, and then, build a freebie funnel from there. And then also, of course, PDF guide, like the product templates here, download my product or testimonials or things like that. This is how I sell my stuff. And if people see visually, if you're selling a digital resource, that increases conversion, believe it or not. So here you see all of that. You can have access to these templates, okay? All you got to do is delete my images and add yours. That's really simple. Then these were those. The dynamic SaaS pricing table, I already told you about that. The plug and play SaaS funnels, we just walked you through those. Revenue recovery workflow for lost checkouts. These are the abandoned checkouts workflows. Get them back funnel for when they view your offer but don't buy. Okay. Instant lead notification, follow-ups, and strike while the lead is hot. Happens automatically. Extensive workflow automation so you work less and close more. Pre-built sales pipelines. Fully automated from lead to sale. Okay. Once you get the lead through your freebies or through free trials or whatever, fully automated in the backend to make them click and buy. Demo call booking system, calendar automation included, normal back and forth. Weekly SMS nurture campaigns stay top of mind on autopilot. Weekly email nurture sequence, build trust, credibility, and conversions hands-free. It's already implemented. Appointment confirmation reminders, reduce no-shows without lifting a finger. So these are basically about every scenario. Hey, person showed up, person didn't show up, person canceled, is not a good lead. For all of these scenarios, there's different workflows that will trigger according to the status of this particular lead. Getting started email sequence, onboard new clients with zero manual effort is already done for you. Automated follow-up after demo. Don't let the deals fall through the cracks. The fortune isn't a follow-up, so don't mess this up. 20 white label sales and training videos from our vault ready to rebrand and resell. So basically tons of different videos that you can choose from, and no logo has been mentioned. There's no high-level logo. There's none of my names are being shown, like my agency names. It's just white label, and you can just use them for training purposes for your students, for your clients. Then automated appointment flows from booking to follow-up, completely hands-free. Then the customer one automation trigger backend workflows as soon as you close the deal. Just because you close the deal doesn't mean you need to stop nurturing. Like you still need to nurture your people. Then lead gen plus nurture funnels plus build to attract and convert like clockwork. Custom values, variables, and personalized every message without lifting a finger. Autoresponder workflow on missed calls, so you can turn missed calls into booked appointments automatically. High converting webinar funnels that brings in multiple six figures organically every year, so you can turn cold followers into premium clients without spending a dime on ads, like I did that. Privacy policy terms and condition clauses, like you just saw. Website contact and live chat automation, the workflows for that. Editable customer pricing chart for showcase your efforts. Editable customer testimonial templates. Then this is double, I have to delete that. And so much more. This is in the starter package, the client getting machine, okay? So that whole thing that I just showed you, you'll just get access to that on top of a marketing agency automation, which is appointment booking, customer one, lead generation, nurturing. I didn't go through all of that now, and I think I don't need to because that's pretty clear, right? So all of these automations, and then the two websites, one for the SaaS agency and one for the marketing agency. Really quick, I'll show you. Here we go. Yeah. So that is for the marketing agency. If you want to focus on selling your marketing services instead of the SaaS, then we just focus on, your offers. Here you can add, hey, paid ads or high converting lead magnet funnels, whatever it is that you're selling. Okay. So that's it already. This is how you can access to the SaaS agency snapshot as well as to the marketing agency snapshot. Make sure to click the links in the description below. Send me a message via Facebook, and I will see you on the other side.